Land of Dawn we go for the second game. RSGPH and Echo PH. Who will be able to get the second game? Can Echo come back from this 1-0 deficit?
Ooh, 3 Brave Smites for the side of RSG. Sustain it really is the way to win for them.
What is the 3 members of Echo in the middle? They're still not addressing the light rotation on the XP lane. I don't want to see it now. They're not gonna answer it. See, okay. So that's really the rotation.
And Sanford definitely gonna be punished by this, man. Even though he doesn't fall.
Whoa, Sanford 1 HP. Pulls out the Petri. Barely gets out
battle
though.
Spell very early on, and he loses a lot of his HP.
Barely.
How did you predict that?
I don't know.
How did you know?
Because they've done it 3 times already. I think RSG are gonna keep on doing it until they lose, you know, until somebody figures it out. And Echo it kind of feels like they're not even addressing that situation. They just, the answer is just burn the Petrify. You're okay with it. Wait for your timing again.
Okay, RSG with a little bit of a lead, small bit. Mostly because that way that Benny hasn't cleared yet.
Okay. Bit of an early, very slow early game, as we are not really used to seeing this kind of early game. RGPH usually is able to get some more pressure down in that stage, but it seems like for both, they're just really going to bank on that first neutral objective battle. And for the in-game emblems, aside from the 3 Brave Smites, is there anything else that's interesting?
Guess none. I mean,
wait,
typically
3 or 4 wilderness.
Oh, 2-man stun from Nats. Carl and Sanford quite low.
They want to push up top again, but now Sanford has recovered. He will be able to collect the 2 catapults that he aims to get, and Sanji is also in here, so they can help out. There's a lot of focus on RGPH up top.
And Echo as well, they responded over. They know it's going to be the neutral objective that they're trying to fight for. Paltizi gets shanked to half. Now going in onto Nats, knocking him up with a taunt as well. That's a lockdown.
Nats quite low here. Stuns. JP isn't 4, but Light's almost 4.
But so does
Aqua does have ult. Light is 4 now.
And these resources.
Might go for a jump here. Betty Cutie almost solo killing Emon.
Gets taken down with the crossbow of that actually is able to connect from Benny QT. But what's going on here?
Oh my god, 3-man knockup from Light, but it's not going to be enough. Demon Kite, Light, and Nats all fall. Aqua left in a bad spot here, has Flicker, might use it if he has to.
My god, they hit
Aqua with the flicker. They have a choice there.
Chance for them to get out of that, and surely Echo will be very happy about that. The delay, the reset on the turtle. RSGPH might be scratching their heads after doing that to Echo, because now they were duly punished.
That's a 2K gold lead for Echo because of that 3-0 trade, and even Carl once again going to be able to pick up that neutral objective, that turtle. And with this, is there anything that we need to keep an eye out on, especially with like item power spike?
Yeah, second item for, I think 3 items for Benny Cutie is what you need to look out for. And Sanford, I wonder what his first item will be. Seen different kind of approaches from the teams. Durance for Sanji, the Valentina. It's very, very early though, so I cannot blame him for doing that. Eventually, the damage will not be that good, but you remove the sustain coming out from Aqua at the early stages. That will be really good for the team fight of Echo.
JP wants to go in. That's a good knockup onto DK.
Demon Kite, the ult on the Carl. Lights though, stun doesn't go off. Can't ult. JP with the ult, but the hard guard onto Aqua doesn't really do anything. Or hard guard from Aqua doesn't really do anything at all. It's too early in the game for that shield to be huge.
Are forced back in the 4th minute of the game.
So different to the outcome that we saw in game number 1, where it was Demon Kite being able to roam around the map, but here Kaltiz is actually looking for more onto Light. He's able to get away for now, but again, right, Demon Kite already being punished twice in the first 4 minutes of the game, unable to get any hold of these neutral objective takes. Echo completely controlling it, despite me personally thinking that RGPH with this lineup with Demon Kite,
Echo with a 3K goal lead over RGPH here. 4 minutes in the game. Pretty dominant lead.
The little bird, man. I don't know about him. Spatial migration.
Light with the ult on the JP. JP not in a good spot. Final slash goes off. JP's dead, but the big Benedetta ult goes off. That's quite low. Benny Cutie with the ult goes off, but it's not going to do too much damage here. Emon got quite low.
it's Echo who lose a member, but it's overall RSGPH who lose more HP.
Demon Kite is level 7. Carl TZ might want to wait for level 8, but he's
Carl
still
taunting Emma. Emma gets out. Just
Both
fine.
teams disengaging. Demon Kite already resetting with that orange buff. Now back to half HP, but both teams do not want to look for a commitment.
Yep. They want to go and get level 8 for both of their junglers. And of course, the mid lane being pushed out. Sanford doing the right play this time. I think the turtle dance is now going to be heavily in favor of Echo.
Seems like RNG just gave up.
Play with the
on
knockup.
Turtle.
Gonna back out
Just
though.
Opening it up bit by bit, but DK, shield unity. He doesn't want to give up on this one. Carl TZ gets a good knockup and a taunt, but Nats is able to fend off from an engage. Now it's Sanford. It tries to zone. Yeah, it should be free.
Should be a free turtle for Echo. They somehow lost a 1k goldie from that though.
To secure it.
I'm not used to these team fights, these mind
Oh,
games.
flicker from Aqua.
You must
To
be
get
super
saved.
used to it, but light goes in.
Oh, light with the engage on the Carl TZ. Carl TZ not a good spot. Taking tower aggro. He's
Will
dead.
just get melted down. Demon Kite picks the kill up, and he's a level ahead of Carl now.
But the question is, is he able to do with that kill, right? Sure, he's able to
Benny Cutie with the Inspire on Elon. Gets the ult off. No, wait, he has no ult. Benny Cutie with the misplay in the sentry. But Benny Cutie still lives, barely 1 HP. Still has the ult. Demon Kite. Holy shit, Benny Cutie didn't realize his ult was still on cooldown from earlier.
I think that both roamers and supports are doing a great job for their own marksman, right? But
Benny Cutie's still alive. Light tried to go in on him.
But he's still alive, and
He
Light
rode
is
him.
not able to find that kill. But Echo aren't able to find any kills either, unless Sanford
Light not a great
rotates.
spot.
That's
Can
a
he even
taunt.
get out here?
Now Light-
He has the jump
so
off,
even
but it's not
back
far
away,
enough.
Carl TZ takes him
And
down
he's
with a quick
dead.
stab with that first kill.
I'm liking this. I mean, even with RC or trailing by 2,000 in the early stages, you would automatically assume that they will not be fighting. But they are actually forcing out the 1-1 in the early stage with a Claude. And this is the benefit of having the Angela. But then again, RSGPH, they still have to solve this. And Echo, both of the team's supports are doing a great job, like protecting their marksmen. So I'm very excited. Now, can we fast forward to the late game and see how they team fight? Because I think that's how, that's going to be very electric, you know?
It's hinting towards that for sure. And Aman still able to get out with the BMI, but Sanford again on this Benedetta, 1-0-2 so far. Do you think that he might be that X factor for Echo later on in these team fights?
Everybody's going to be an X factor for sure. But yeah, I think that they're key heroes. I think that every hero in this particular game can change the tides of the game.
Yeah.
Right? Even the Angela. The right amount of hard guard. And the Claude, of course, a win condition kind of hero.
Oh, Nats though.
Oh, Nats getting ulted by Benny Cutie and JP. Nats switches out though, goes in for the re-engage. Sanford with the ult goes out. Light can't get a good connect with his ult knockup. Sanji going in for the dive here. Benny Cutie has an ult though. All of a sudden, RC looks really bad spot. 3-man Petri from Sanford. Light tries to do something with his ult. Not gonna matter though. Sanford 1 HP lives. Now it's 8-2.
What did I tell you?
Nats out
What
Millen.
did I just say
For real.
before that engage?
Hey, what is going on with Nats, man? You need to learn from Milo. What happened, bro?
Amazing
happened,
play
bro?
by Sanford on his signature hero.
Bro didn't
but
take enough
I
lessons
gotta
from
give
Milo.
props to Carl
They got done.
TZ. He made Aman a complete non-factor in that team fight because he was able to zone him away.
Milo
from
taught you
that
better,
mid
Nats.
lane.
Come on, man.
The
Pick up the
perfect
pace.
setup for Echo.
Oh, well done coming out from Echo. Particularly
Free Lord.
Marksman as well as Sanford with a 3-man Petrify. One thing that we can actually anticipate from both teams is that they are not going to use their battle skills just for nothing. Like even if they see like a good opening, they will not immediately pick it up. They are going to be looking for the right moment to activate it, and that's what literally Sanford did.
Milo
Good
thought
dodge
of him.
coming out from
Yeah, bro. He
Nats.
thought he was Milo. For real, for real.
JP as well. But they know that eventually they have to wait for the right moment. I mean, Sanford could have activated the Petrify earlier on, but
Yeah.
he waited for Light because Light could turn things around. Then found Demon Kite, gets a triple. Smart plays coming out from the members of Echo.
comfort heroes, man. Power picks from Echo, just really proving that they don't need necessarily a big hero pool. All they need is heroes that they're used to, that they know the ins and outs of, and this is the advantage that they're getting. I mean,
Sanford going for 1v2 here. Emon going in for the re-engage. Petri and Blazing Duet goes off. Sanford gets out just fine with the Petri cancel.
For the bottom lane, for the Lord to come crashing
He is
down and
fine,
Benny to
big
get a
chilling.
turret, tier 2. In the mid lane as well, it's gonna be Echo final slash. Whoa, by Sanji there. A bit of a sweep to Natalia.
Free
They
turret.
caught him. That's an important one.
Echo with an 8k goal lead 10 minutes in. Bro, it's just stomps back and forth.
And they were
Like, holy.
disciplined about this. They know that they can. They already took out all of the outer turrets, and they also forced out the divine
Final slash.
holy defense
Just on the wave though.
of the turrets. That's the passive of the turrets for the 12-minute mark. So they're
Holy defense,
really happy.
HD.
Yep, the
Like the
HD.
game.
Wolf is such a nerd.
But that's so good though. Now we finally know what it is. You've been saying it for so long.
What do you call
Shut up,
the,
nerd.
What do you call Lord's
Collage.
The charge.
Oh, the charge.
Collage.
Take a guess.
The holy charge.
It's pretty boring. It's turret dash.
Oh my,
Okay.
dude. I'll just call it a charge.
Yeah. Charge sounds better.
Collage.
Either or, Echo still holding this 8K
Rip your sleep
goal
schedule?
lead
Yeah,
in
rip,
the
man. This is
11th
gonna go to, like, a
minute
game
of the
4.
game. Despite what we saw in game number 1, this is a very different turnout as to what we saw. Echo really just claiming back control on, I would say, individual performances.
Yeah.
From Carl, from Benny, even Sanford making that play. Sanji has been huge as well, and JP has been really good
Yep.
on the Minotaur.
I agree. JP, he's doing a lot for his team. He's defending his marksman. He's giving the vision. He's surviving and baiting the opponents. And most importantly, the setup. Specifically, the first Lord fight, the 4-man or 3-man Minoan Fury gave so much of a momentum for Echo to work with, and now they're leading by 8,000. But then again, RCPH, they have been in this spot before.
Oh, the timing on the spatial migration, but now it's a stolen hard card from Sanji. It's literally the
Yell
San
goes
San
off,
duo.
but nothing happens.
Wow.
Oh, the San duo.
Takes the light out of RSG.
Exactly, that entire movement, that entire rotation coming in was negated. RSGPH, they were banking on having one member off the board, and it failed them just because of that. Echo now with an uncontested Lord in this 12th minute of the game.
Free Lord just because of one copy hard card coming off Sanji. And now Echo is definitely very comfortable with this game. I'm thinking about like what the comeback is for RGPH. It still is initiation coming out from Light, damage coming out from Eman. When it comes to their defense though, I'm not entirely convinced about their wave clear. It's not as strong as something like a Farsa, Xavier. They do have the Claude, but they kinda need to get up close and personal. And of course, Aqua's damage as the mage is not as strong as
10k gold lead for Echo.
That was the consequence of picking up the Angela in the mid lane, right?
That's right.
I don't think they were banking on being on the defense too quickly,
Yeah.
but here we are. That range is gonna suffer.
Oh, Nats gets brought back all the way by a final slash from Sanji.
Okay, wait, I was going to play.
The same treatment all the way inside of the base now, getting the healing as well, getting a good time with Benny.
I don't even know what to commentate here. Minnows Fury goes off. Oh, Benny Koo with the ult on Nats. Picks off Nats, cannot kill Light though. I'm on 1 HP, Base is wide open though. Amon is dead. And GG. 1-1.
Game number 1, we saw a triple kill and a maniac from RSG.
It's not over yet? Okay, hit the base. Thank you.
We'll just see a triple, but it's Echo getting back 1-1, equalizing in this series.
Couldn't break your heart.